Hi everybody, I just wanted to show you how you have to take your exams if you have a side view camera. So now that you have taken your initial knowledge check and you have clicked on the content and possibly maybe have completed your syllabus quiz, you know how to get to ALEKS, right? So you click on this. I want you to review your assignments. Now, again, this is only if you have completed your initial knowledge check. You may not use a front-facing camera if you plan to take your exams online at home. So if you plan to take your exams at home online, you cannot take them with a front-facing camera. So the webcam that's on your computer, you cannot use that. You have to use a side view camera, and it is not allowed to be your phone. Okay, so what you're going to do is you are going to click on the practice exam, and then it's going to download something called Respondus. If you take this practice exam and you have a front-facing camera, I will not give you the password. If you are confused about what I'm saying, schedule your exams to take them either on campus or remotely. And then once you fill out the forms, you can send me a message and let me know that you have filled out the forms so that I can make sure the proctors have the password to your exam. So what do I mean by that? So there's a couple of ways that you can get to my form. Now remember, this is only if you do not have a side view camera. So you're going to go back to content. You're going to scroll to where it says schedule on campus or remote exams. You're going to click on the first form for exam number 1. You must also click this link and schedule it. So you can do this first or you can do it second. Doesn't matter. You're going to click here. You're going to pick how you want to take, where you want to take your exam. If you choose Hack Remote Proctoring on Zoom, you must email myself and Gail. So you just fill this out. Okay. If you want to take a screenshot of it or whatever you want to do. And then you need to also fill out my form because I share it with the campus proctors. There's all of the campuses. You'll have 120 minutes to take your exams, and you are allowed to use a scientific calculator. Okay, so you must do that. Or if you have a side view camera, I'm going to show you next how you can take your exams at home. So the way that you are looking at me right now is not the way that you're allowed to take your exams. You may not use a front-facing camera. So if you plan to take your exams at home online, you cannot take them with a front-facing camera. So the webcam that's on your computer, you cannot use that. You have to use a side view camera, and it is not allowed to be your phone. So if you have a side view camera, this is where you're going to place it. So as you can see my hands. And there's a screenshot that I'm also going to add to your syllabus. I'm going to go over your syllabus with a fine-tooth comb as well. But when you take your practice exam, you need to show your ID and your face. My camera is not getting my whole face. I can't seem to zoom out any further, but you'll be able to do that with your side view camera. And also the edge of the table is right there. So you put your ID, wait, is this upside down? You put your ID in there. You're going to take a picture of you and your ID. And then the camera has to see your computer screen, your hands, and you cannot leave the view. Okay? So When you take your exam with respondents, you will have a camera that plugs into the side of your camera. You will not be allowed to use a front-facing camera. It has to be the side of your body. I hope that I have made that extremely clear, because if you do not show me this with your practice exam, I will not give you the password. So if you have a side view camera and you do not use it properly, I will not give you the password to the exam. So hopefully I have made myself clear about how you take your exams. You have two choices. Either you get a camera that is an external camera that connects to your computer separately from your front-facing camera and show your side view on your practice exam, or you schedule your exams on campus or with a remote proctor. As always, thank you for watching. See you next time.